A package full of essentials is what charity Baby Basics UK supply to struggling families across the nation. Here at the centre in Sheffield, the rise in the cost of living means the need for its services has risen by 28% this year. But the charity is struggling to meet demand.
So across the UK last year we supported 39,000 children and their families, and we're expecting it to be around 45,000 this year. For Sheffield, which is our inaugural and busiest centre, last year we supported just over 10,000 children and families in the city, and we're expecting it to be around 15,000 this year. Referrals come from professionals, but what we hear from our professionals is families are just continually unable to make ends meet, and a lot of the time this may be working families who've got one or both parents in work but still can't make ends meet, just because the costs are rising and everybody is fearful about what's coming, including us, about what's coming in the next few months, because we're struggling and demand for us is so high right now, and it's only October. What happens when it comes to January and people are having to put their heating on? We're getting often referrals, especially from our family centres in Sheffield, asking for extra blankets for the family so they can snuggle on the sofa with a blanket rather than putting the heating on. So they're the kind of demands that are changing as time moves on.
For CEO Kat Ross, the government needs to be doing more to help support families on low incomes.
In 2022, we should not be having children in a city like Sheffield who are sleeping on a floor or sleeping in a pram or sleeping on a sofa. We shouldn't have parents unable to do a full day's work because they're tired, because they haven't been able to sleep, because they're having to choose to co-sleep with their child, so they're not getting good sleep. They're worrying about how they're going to feed them in the morning. So how can we expect people to hold down jobs in those situations? And I think we have a mental health crisis in this country and not enough investment in our mental health services. And all of this anxiety for parents is detrimental to their mental health. So it's an ongoing issue that impacts every area of society. And I think there needs to be more joined up thinking about how we tackle it as a whole.
With winter approaching, families across Britain are more reliant than ever on charities like this, who are doing the best they can in such unprecedented times. Anna Riley, GB News, Sheffield.